Welcome everybody to Shout from the Heart. I am your host, Isaiah Pfeiffer. We got some NFL to go over, week one scores to go over, heartbreaking news for me to go over that I found out earlier on last week, but it's okay, we're fine. You know, things like that happen, and this was a smart decision. And then you're going to get my view on the whole Kendrick Lamar performing during the Super Bowl this year. You're also going to get the score from the Wake Forest Virginia game, and you're also going to get predictions from week two. We're going to talk about some questions that you guys may have. Please refrain from asking any questions about the Tyreek Hill situation. I will not even discuss the situation myself. So if you guys are asking questions, please refrain from doing so. If you noticed in the last episode, two things. One, I have my glasses back, so thank you guys for the concern. No, I wasn't wearing contacts. The glasses are fixed now. The second thing is, if you noticed in the last episode, you didn't hear much from my cameraman, Justice. That is because when we do these episodes, he is either in school or on his way back from school. He will still be a vital part of the show. I just wanted to make everybody aware that he's still part of the show. He's still the cameraman. Just he will be during school, he will be on less than usual. So just want to make that clear. But before we get into all of that, let's talk about the news. Heartbreaking as it may be, Angel Reese is done for the season. Wrist injury that she suffered during the game last Friday, which ironically I was watching the Packers and Eagles game, and I found it out on a highlight, and she posted it up through social media to ESPN and all these other media outlets, and I just kind of just felt for her. But it was a smart decision because she could have played on that wrist, but you would be risking a lot. You know, she already explained it, went on social media, just should be risking a lot, and she wouldn't be able to play basketball anymore, and she wants to be able to play basketball for a long time. So I commend her on that situation. And to all the media people who just say, oh, she's faking an injury, she's just getting sympathy from people, knock it off. Okay, it was a real injury. It really happened. You know, people don't just get injured. This is not fake like WWE. This ain't entertainment like WWE is. Like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up and then you're gonna get injured. No, and even in that, those injuries are not fake. They're real too. So, you know, knock it off, guys. Her injury is real. Surgery was successful. I think she said 6 to 8 weeks in a hard cast, and then she'll be back at it. Right now, the playoffs are looking kind of dim for us. Tonight, we got the Lynx, and they are the Commissioner Cup champions, and they've already clinched their spot in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll win, maybe we won't. I don't necessarily have the answer for that. But what I do have the answer for is what my team has done in the past. And we're going to pull up that score right now. Wake Forest, what are you doing? Like SpongeBob says, you have to firmly grasp the ball. And then when you firmly grasp the ball, you cannot try to pick it up and try to make a play and be a hero. Just fall on the ball. Nope. Our receiver just dropped the ball after a good hit and a good game. One of our other receivers tried to get up and get the ball and try to advance it and got stripped of the ball. And Virginia took it over. And at that point, it was in the fourth quarter. Virginia was winning anyway. And we lost a heartbreaker by 31 to 30. So now tomorrow I don't see us winning against Ole Miss. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I know we're going to get to a bowl game. I believe in my heart of hearts we're going to get to a bowl game this year. But Ole Miss, no, no, I don't see us beating Ole Miss. They're in the same conference as Alabama, so I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Maybe mom does. Maybe dad does. I am a realist. I don't see it happening.
I don't think with Ole Miss, they're pretty good. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't. It'd be a shocker if they did. Let's recap week 1 of the NFL quickly. Chiefs won 27-20. We talked about these games last week. So that's why I'm blowing by the scores. Eagles 34-29. We talked about the Thursday night game and the Friday night game last week. Let's get to some of the Sunday games. The Saints beat up on the Panthers 47-10. 28-6. The Vikings beat the Giants, so they did something right for me. Vikings, thank you. Patriots, shocker, beat the Bengals 16-10. The Steelers, no shocker there. Kirk Cousins is not in his form. 18-10. The Texans in a nail biter beat the Colts 29-27. Cardinals and the Bills went down to the wire. They came back after halftime, 34-28. The Rams and the Titans, or the Bears and the Titans rather, 24-17, and they came back in the half to beat the Titans. The Dolphins came back in the half to beat the Jaguars 20-17. Seahawks 26-20. Chargers have beat the Raiders in a division game 22-10. The Cowboys beat up on the Browns. Cleveland, we have a problem. We have a whole lot of problem. Cowboys beat them 33-17. The Bucks did their job against the Commanders, beating them 37-20. The Lions and Rams game on Sunday Night Football went into overtime, and the Lions dominated 26-20. And talk about domination. Wow. 32-19. 49ers beating the Jets there. Jets has some work to do, but the 49ers are a strong team, so I mean, you can't fault that. Can't fault them for trying. Let's get to the week 2 games, and I previewed this in a separate video yesterday. Vegas Raiders and the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens because you can't go against Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's not going to lose 2 in a row. It's not going to happen. Harbaugh, you're coming to Carolina. I just want you to do me a favor. Do not beat up on the Panthers that bad, okay? Bryce Young has no line, and the Panthers, they're just cheap at a business standpoint because they don't know how to get anybody that they need. I'm going against the NFL on this one because they're saying it's a clean sweep that Dallas is going to beat the Saints. I think the Saints can actually beat the Cowboys at home. I think that they can. I mean, historically, that's been their Achilles heel outside of Green Bay and San Francisco. So, hey, anything's possible, especially when you go in and start underestimating the team, you know. The Lions and the Bucks. This is a rematch from the playoffs last year. It should have been the Eagles and the Lions in that particular spot, but you know, last year was last year. This is this year. I have a feeling we're going to make the playoffs anyway. Lions, they're clean sweep across the board, and I'm a clean sweep with it. Now, if they had Jordan Love, the Green Bay Packers, if they had Jordan Love, I would take the Green Bay Packers. However, they don't have the Green Bay Packers. This is the Colts that they're playing, and the Colts have everybody. And they have our former quarterback, or our former offensive coordinator, Shane Steichen. So, yeah, Packers, without Jordan Love, you're in trouble. And I'm not going to count out Malik Willis. I'm not going to do that, but I haven't seen him play So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but on paper, without Jordan Love, the Colts should win that game. Browns, with all the allegations arising again against your quarterback, and with all the drama and stuff that you guys got to work out on defense and offense, I don't see you guys beating the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't see it. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. 49ers and the Vikings. 49ers, one person on NFL took the Vikings, but come on now. If it was J.J. McCarthy behind the line, behind that center position, behind the quarterback position, I would take the Vikings. But come on now. You don't have J.J. McCarthy. It's one thing to beat up on the Giants. It's another thing to just go with the hot hand and just, try to beat up on the 49ers. You're not doing that. Seahawks and Patriots. Seahawks, take care of business. But then again, Patriots upset the Bengals. Nobody saw that coming. But I'm taking the Seahawks until the Patriots show me more than what they showed me against the Bengals. Jets and the Titans. Jets, if you lose this game, you will go downhill. Okay, you should beat the Titans. I'm picking you to win this game. You should beat the Titans. A division game in the NFC East. The Giants and the Commanders. I really want both of them to lose, but that's not possible. One of them's got to win. I'm sorry, but the Commanders just look like a little bit stronger team to do that. Commanders are just going to win that game right there. Another division game, Los Angeles Rams and the Cardinals. Rams, you guys got this. One person picked Kyler Murray to win, but I think the Rams are going to bounce back from that Sunday night disappointment. Steelers, Broncos. Steelers, take care of business in the Mile High. Okay? You have no excuses. No excuses, no exceptions. People be calling it Burrowhead, but this is Chiefs Kingdom. Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow has had Patrick Mahomes' number, except for in the playoffs a couple years ago, where he was just up there talking all that junk. Burrowhead, this is Burrowhead. This ain't Arrowhead. And then Travis Kelce and what he said. It's a family show, so I ain't gonna repeat that. But you know what he said. And in response to that, getting to their second straight Super Bowl there. But Chiefs, go ahead. Take care of business there. Caleb Williams and C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud is going to win that. Texans got a better team than what people think that they do. And to close out the week, and that was Sunday Night Football, that Texans and Bears game. To close out the week, the Eagles and the Falcons. And that's a clean sweep. Clean sweep, Eagles. We're going to take it. There's no question about it. We're going to win that game.
You're not biased at all, are you?
The Falcons they're not going to, no. I'm not. Let's not even talk about it. Unless you got that rookie quarterback behind the line. From what I know, they're giving Kirk Cousins another chance. You paid me all that money, so show me something.
Yeah, now they paid him some good money, didn't they?
Yeah. Paid you all that money to get you from Minnesota down here to Atlanta. And if you still showing out after this game, yeah, we going to sit you down. I don't care how much money you think you worth or how much money we paid you. You're not doing anything in Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Not with that interior line.
I know. We're going to be at the Link 2 on a Monday night with Jason Kelce.
Mm-hmm. Jason Kelce will be back home. Home, baby. Now let's talk about something that's very controversial as of right now, and I just learned some new information regarding this, that Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl halftime in February, and from a report that I read, he's doing it for free.
They not like us.
Yeah, well, that's the comedic version of the song. That's not the actual version of the song. But Drake, you should be prepared to hear that song because you know good and well he will perform it. But the controversy comes in with the Super Bowl being in New Orleans. And Lil Wayne is from New Orleans. And I think at this point, Lil Wayne is a big enough of an artist, a legendary artist, to where he should have that opportunity.
Absolutely.
Now, here's the issue. Nothing against Kendrick Lamar. The issue is that the people that run that type of decision making is ran by Jay-Z and a couple of other people that's in his camp. And just kind of like they're yes men. And I don't know Jay-Z, but from what I've heard stories about, he's a very shady businessman. And from what I've researched on the topic, Jay-Z still holds a grudge against Cash Money's Birdman for holding up Lil Wayne's contract years ago, which pushed back the Carter 5 release a couple years back all the way to like 2018 when he got released from his Cash Money Records contract. He was trying to sign Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was still trying to be loyal. He was on the fence a little bit, and that's loyalty there. And, he ended up leaving, and Young Money is all his. He separated from Cash Money and everything else. Long story short, they're saying that Jay-Z still holds a grudge against that. And I'm just like, if all of this is coming out and it happens to be, legit, come on, man. You're a grown man. You still holding grudges over that? You know as well as anybody else that this is business. This ain't, nothing is guaranteed. The Eagles can come to me as a running back. They could tell me they're going to sign me during training camp or during spring workouts, whatever, before the draft, at the combine. They could tell me that. And then, because I'm loyal to the NFL, I wait and get drafted by, like the Cardinals or somebody outside of Philadelphia. And then they're mad at me, so they just try to injure me on purpose. Like, come on now. That's about the equivalence of that. You can't do that.
I guess this is like a little joke, but they said, how is your Drake taking the news?
How is my Drake taking the news?
He looks like he's asleep over here.
Yeah, he's asleep. He don't care.
He don't care. I think he's listening to the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation, and he's actually over here looking at Isaiah. I think he's ready for Isaiah to shut it down. He ain't used to all this noise this early in the morning.
Well, my Drake doesn't really care about that. I will say, though, to close out all of this, that Kendrick Lamar is a big artist. Not that big enough to where we need him at the Super Bowl right now. He's still young. He's still got a whole career. But Lil Wayne has hits in every aspect of genres that he could just bring people out. He got a whole catalog of hits by himself that he's done on his albums that he could just bring people out to do it with him and stuff. Or he could do it by himself. So, and, there's lots of people that's saying, well, this is, if it was in New Orleans, it was in New Orleans a couple years ago. Why didn't the NFL get him? Well, for one, the NFL wasn't in charge of all of that. Two, Lil Wayne had some legendary status to prove around that time of the Super Bowl. And he was incarcerated for something that he has paid his debt to around that time of the Super Bowl. So, and I mean, you could say a lot about the NFL not getting like hometown guys or hometown girls, because a couple years ago it was in Atlanta. You didn't get Usher until last year. So, I mean, you got to think about stuff like that too. And you got other Atlanta artists. I mean, you did get Big Boy, but you had him performing with Maroon 5 and all of them, which, I mean, it didn't beat out the Super Bowl 50 halftime show. I don't think anything will beat out the Los Angeles one that they had a couple years ago.
Someone said, to be clear, you're definitely a Lil Wayne fan.
Yes, I am a Lil Wayne fan. But but I am biased because I do like Kendrick Lamar. So I don't like the news that he's not performing. But I'm trying to remain biased in this game of hip hop culture because I mean I'm not gonna say that Kendrick doesn't deserve it. He does deserve it, but I think Lil Wayne has proven that he's had a career to where he's ready for a Super Bowl halftime performance. And it'd be sad if he just doesn't get it this year and then gets it another year.
And to be clear, let's all be clear about this. Lil Wayne has made more appearances on sports shows. Like he is a sports fan. So that was a little shocking to me as well that they picked him and not Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne has been on numerous sports shows and has commentated with Skip Bayless.
They got a show coming out too. They announced
right. So that was the shocker for me when I realized that he wasn't. And I think it was even a shocker to me that Kendrick Lamar is not even going to ask him. So, but it is what it is. Isaiah, you also have someone requesting you to tell us about all your sports stuff that you have in your room. Like, does any of it have sentimental value or someone special gave it to you? So I don't know if you're up to telling everybody about your different stuff.
All of this stuff was either given to me or I bought it out of my own pocket. The hats, one of them I bought out of my own pocket.
So can you point to it?
Wake Forest hat, I bought that one out of my own pocket. This belt I bought out of my own pocket. The poster that was given to me for Christmas 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There is another banner back there hanging up in front of me.
Let me see if I can.
That is LeBron.
Yeah.
And that one was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The Wake Forest blanket that's hanging up on the wall, that was a gift years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gave me that. Nana gave me that for Christmas. That hat, Nana gave me that for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
This blanket right here on top of the table,
Christmas
gift. I think Nana got this.
Mm-hmm.
This I just got. It's gonna go up on the wall. Probably the next couple episodes you'll probably see it on this wall over here. But I got that in honor of John Cena and his thing. I think you've all seen the shirt. If I haven't worn the shirt on the show, I probably will when my dad gets on here the last Friday of this month. And that will be like a 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock show type of thing. The Eagles towel, that was from a beach trip years ago.
I think you were still in high school.
It wasn't even really like a beach trip that we take every year now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a baseball tournament / vacation type of thing. So, and we got this from not Dick's. It was another sporting thing down there, but it was with the outlets. It was at the outlets by Coastal Carolina. Wake Forest thing up there, that was years ago. A Christmas gift. I don't know who got it. It was years ago, and that
it was your uncle Boo Boo, before he passed.
Yeah. Okay, Uncle Boo Boo, and
his wife.
There's another LeBron thing. I think Mom and Dad got that one over there.
Yep.
And the towel hanging up above the fish tank right there. That was another beach situation there too.
Mm-hmm.
But that was years ago. Situation well before the Justice and Lyric came into the picture. Similar situation, but we didn't go through the whole process. But yeah. everything in here has some sort of value. I do have another belt somewhere. I'm not going to pull it out.
Yeah, and then I forgot you did talk about that stuff right there. All his
you see
hats.
the work hat. You see the Wake Forest hats that were bought. The Lakers
Cleveland.
hat that was
yes, that is
bought. The Cleveland hat.
a Cleveland hat, you guys.
I bought that when I first came out of high school. You know, the crown that came from birthdays a couple years ago. That's another hat that's hanging up with the light. I just got that one 2 years ago for Christmas. And you see the graduation chain. I don't plan on going back to school anytime soon unless God opens up a door for a position that requires me to go back into school and do that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. GTCC, my program that I graduated from, they always have people helping out over there. I may consider that, but I have to find out all the details and what to go through and how to do all that first. And the Eagles parking fan sign, all that stuff that came for Christmas. That Eagles thing that hanging up over there, that used to be a chain, but the chain broke a links. The links of the chain broke. So we just ended up hanging that on top of the thing. And of course, I have the same type of poster that's hanging up high above the wall right there.
Yeah.
It's on the same on the front door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to open up the front door right now. We'll probably take a picture of it, send it, and put it on whatever.
Well, you got a bunch of funny stuff. So what are you doing to protect Alma from the people eating the dogs and cats?
I haven't even told her about all that.
Yeah.
I haven't even let her listen to that yet. So pretty sure there's a TikTok that's going to be made pretty soon about it.
Oh yeah. Well, we made one where she was dressed up as a bunny. Yeah.
But it's not the funny ones that you're seeing.
Yeah.
The dogs just.
Isaiah can get her to do more than I can, so we'll have to wait till Isaiah is home and can play it and see her reaction. Alma's a mess, you guys. She's rotten. She is definitely rotten, and she doesn't listen to me. So you guys have to watch out for that video with her and Isaiah, because she doesn't do stuff for me. They said, does Alma watch? Do you get Alma to watch sports?
She watches she listens from her cage.
Yeah.
And then when we get on her nerves upstairs, like Friday night when we were watching the game, we turn right back around, like it wasn't even really the start of the game, first commercial break. We're just up there talking. She's like, be quiet. Leave me alone. I know it's football season, but y'all ain't doing this to me today.
Why was she upset?
Because she's on a clock.
Yeah.
When it's time for bed, it's time for bed, and she don't want no noise. Unless it's an intruder or something like that, then she'll wake up and do her job. But if it's us, she don't want to be bothered. When I came home yesterday from the show, she didn't want to be bothered then, because I just stuck my hand in the cage. She just thought I had treats, and seeing that I didn't have the treats in my hand, she's like, oh, whatever.
Is that something you've trained her, Isaiah, because you're on a schedule, or?
I didn't train her for anything like that. She just is. I guess, she just kind of acclimated to it. That's why we don't have no more accidents or anything in the house when it comes to using the bathroom and everything, because she's acclimated. She knows that when I get ready to take her to the bathroom or outside, that's where she uses the bathroom at. And that's kind of sort of how I potty trained my last dog. And I took that and ran with it with Alma.
Yeah. She's I have to say, yeah, he's right. She's on Isaiah's time. Alma was originally bought for my husband to be his service dog, and she quickly she's a service dog to everybody though in the house. When I'm down, she's there. But truthfully, she has just really acclimated to Isaiah. When Isaiah's sick, she's in here. She won't move. When Isaiah's not here, and I may have forgot that at I think it's 11 o'clock that he takes her, 11 o'clock or 11:30, and I don't like she sits by the door like, woman, what are you doing? So she is definitely has adapted to Isaiah's schedule and not so much me and Dad's schedule. She does whatever.
Well, the reason for that acclimation is because I'm the main one in the house outside of Mom and Dad, which they do this, but I am the main one that feeds her, puts the water in the thing, and picks up the poop. So dogs are loyal to everybody in the house, but they are more acclimated to the person who does more of that for them.
Yeah, she submits to Isaiah quickly. And does she bite? I wouldn't come over here if she don't know you.
If she doesn't know you.
She don't bite us.
Stick my hand in that cage.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Let her sniff you though. She will sniff you, get your scent.
Maybe.
And then she may bark, but it's different types of bark. There's one that I don't know you, and then if she barks at you again, it's like, oh, come on, let's play.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't try it. Definitely wouldn't try it.
You're pushing your luck.
You definitely are playing Russian roulette with your life, because she protects at all costs. And when I say at all costs, we have an Amazon driver, and yeah, it's not good for him if she's out. And we've had people walk through our yard not realizing that when we're outside, Alma's out. Like, we don't put her behind the fence just because we're outside. She's with us. And he learned very quickly this isn't something you should do, because she chased him to the point to where it took Isaiah and me both to get her. Yeah, she grabbed his leg. So,
yep.
Yeah. So, to that question, we say she don't bite us, but I wouldn't try coming unannounced.
Better make your presence known.
Yeah, and you better hope that Dad is here, because when she's in attack mode, she don't listen to nobody but him. So, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, you're pushing your luck there.
Yeah, you're pushing your luck. Oh, you've seen Alma in the store. Oh, okay. Yeah, at PetSmart, but yeah, I wouldn't just walk up to her either, because if it's with me or Isaiah, she's in attack mode, like a protection mode, and so I definitely say something to us if you see us with it. That had to be a while ago, because she hadn't been to PetSmart in over a year.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say attack mode. I'd say
she's just protecting, and yeah. But yeah, she's a good dog. She is. She's a really good dog. Like, she does her job, and her job is to protect. But she's a really good family dog. Lyric reads to her.
Never behaves a day in her life.
Nope,
and
never.
She's doing just fine.
She's doing just fine. She never behaves. Isaiah, outside of Dad picking the dog, your dad picking a German Shepherd, would you pick a German Shepherd?
No, I'm a cat person.
I bet you guys weren't ready for that.
When I get financially right and have my own stuff and everything, I plan on getting a cat. Just like my brother has, but it'll probably be a different type of cat.
Yeah,
but
they
it's
have
going
a Siamese.
to be a cat.
They have a Siamese cat.
So.
Oh, he answered that question. Alma doesn't really know about that stupid statement. Yeah.
That's what it is. I wouldn't use the word stupid.
Yeah.
I'd use ignorant.
Sorry for that. I didn't even mean to say stupid, but yeah, Isaiah has not let her listen to it, but he said he will. You said you're going to make a video with Alma.
Yeah, I probably will here later on today.
How excited are you to go to work today?
I mean, work is work. Money is money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel good about it. The feeling is neutral. So work is work. Thank you for asking, though.
Do you stem before work?
I stem while I'm at work. I don't openly have the pen out and start. My way of stemming is listening to music in my headphones and doing my job. That's my way of stemming. I don't openly just walk back and forth with my pen out and stuff because, one, there's work to be done, and two, certain people in certain environments, it's just not understandable to a lot of people. So
and that goes back to a video a while ago that said that we we don't realize how level 1 autistic people have to adapt to our world, and that's exactly why when he's in his room, he's allowed to do whatever he wants to do because he spends most of his day trying to be a neurotypical person. So yeah. Isaiah, do you do any vocal stemming? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
When I'm watching wrestling, I pretend that whoever has a title at that time of me watching wrestling, I put myself in that position.
Yeah, he
so
vocal
I will
stems.
repeat everything that promo is saying.
Yeah, that's echo. He does echo.
I will act like the match that I'm wrestling is me wrestling in the ring and stuff because I can't do it. Not with craniosynostosis. I can't do it because I'm not that athletic. So, it's good to use imagination there.
But he does. That's called vocal echo. So he does echo. He probably still today can repeat every Bill. I mean, he can do Bill Cosby shows. That's how far back. But I mean, even down to like Franklin, Blue's Clues, all those things. Isaiah's always been able to echo those. But for your question of vocal stemming, yes, Isaiah vocal stems, and sometimes he doesn't realize he's doing it, but he will hum the whole time. We've gotten so used to it that I can't really catch it, but I will. I'll try. I will try to catch him vocal stemming, but Isaiah can sing, so it sounds so good that it doesn't even bother you. That it's not that he's singing, but he does hum. He hums a lot, and you can tell he hums.
Any more questions?
Any outings, Isaiah? Do you plan on going any outings?
What do you mean?
What do you guys mean? He wants to know what do you mean, because he does.
What do you mean?
Oh, store outings. Probably not, but
not anytime soon right now. Just because off of right now, it's just not in the cards right now.
Yeah, and one thing about Isaiah watches the news. So here in North Carolina, our COVID numbers aren't like extremely high, but they are coming up. So you probably won't see Isaiah. Isaiah was excited when COVID happened because he wasn't asked to go anywhere or having to be anywhere. And that was like the best for him. But yeah, you probably won't see Isaiah out in a grocery store. I can see what I can do next month. But right now, no, he ain't going to go out there. I'm sorry.
Maybe next week, maybe. There's something that piques my interest. Right now, it's just not in the cards.
Yeah, he doesn't like germs. And right now, we've got back to school germs going on.
Any more questions?
What's the most favorite thing you like to wear, Isaiah?
Anything that I want to wear. I don't have a specific thing. Anything I want to wear.
What makes you comfortable?
Like what I wear?
Yeah. Same. Yeah, I guess it's the same person that asked. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have. I'm not into clothes like that, so I don't know.
Yeah. They said your SpongeBob robe. Yeah, probably so. It's here.
SpongeBob robe.
It's over here.
Oh, you've guys seen it before?
Yeah, they talking about your SpongeBob robe.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be washed though. But yeah, I feel comfortable in that. Anything I want to wear.
Have you seen the SpongeBob Crocs?
Yes, and Mom won't let me. Mom won't get them. Mom won't let me get them.
He's blaming me, but it was not me that said that he couldn't have them. But yeah, he's seen them and he does want them, but I don't know. You never know in the future. Christmas is coming up. He's got birthdays coming up. You never know what that happened, but yeah. Look, he's counting how many days away that is. He wants them now, but you never know.
I'm just counting like I'm pushing 30. I'm going to be 27 in 5 months. God.
Oh, yay.
I'm pushing 30.
But yeah, it wasn't me who said he couldn't have it, but you never know. Isaiah's pretty spoiled, as y'all can pretty much see. So we'll see if he gets SpongeBob Crocs. I don't even think Isaiah's ever worn a pair of Crocs, so we'll see.
Yes, I have. Years ago.
Oh,
years
ago, but we'll see what he does. Those have charms on them, so they might be a little stimulant for him, so he can play with them.
I had the things in the older Crocs, just it wasn't that much.
But yeah, he look, he keeps up on the SpongeBob apparel. That's his favorite character right now. Well, always been.
Don't get it twisted. I watch Hey Arnold and other things, Ren and Stimpy. My Life as a Teenage Robot, Danny Phantom. Dang. I wasn't into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm definitely not into Loud House. That's my own personal conviction and reasoning behind that.
Somebody asked Isaiah, are you going to do a video of you playing the piano?
Yeah, maybe one day. I'm still trying to get other songs besides the usual songs that I usually play. So. He
practices. He does practice. It's during the day when nobody's here. But yes, he does practice. I mean, I'm here, but I just I don't think that he's ready for me to video him and put him on, so we just have to wait. But yeah, he plays really good. I think he's like pretty much self-taught himself.
I just know melody. I don't know a whole lot of the other stuff like that. Just, so all you're going to get out of the piano is melody stuff. You're not going to get the whole working of the two hands and all that stuff like that. You're not going to get no perfect Beethoven song or anything like that. You're just going to get something basic and straight to the point. That's what you're going to get. What you see is what you get. So, there it is.
Haircut. Who did your haircut, Zay?
Oh, my brother. I got somebody at work that cuts hair too. So I got plenty of outlets, and then I got Miss Shauna. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah. So Shauna, the barber, I think it is on TikTok. I'm not sure what it is on YouTube, you guys. So I'm sure she's out there. Bishop Ace's grandma. She's really good with Isaiah. Isaiah hasn't went and seen her in a while. But she does. His brother, he's more comfortable with his brother or me, but he loves Miss Shauna to do it.
Yeah. I plan on investing back when I get my stuff off the ground, recording studio stuff off the ground. And, start doing that and making money off of that. She'll be my personal barber for that.
She's really good with Isaiah. Really good. No judgment zone. I will say, if you guys are in this area, or maybe not, I'm not really sure, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind giving you guys that information again. TikTok is Shauna the Barber, Bishop Ace's grandma. And again, I think you can just look her up as Shauna the Barber on YouTube. I will have to get with her and see, but she definitely is on TikTok.
Bishop Ace.
He's funny. Has Bishop Ace seen Amma? No. We have not.
But that can be arranged.
We could actually try to arrange that. We would have to get with her. And also, it would have to be a time with my husband, because Amma is good around other dogs. Y'all, Alma's different. That's all I can say. She has been to the park, but not the park that Bishop Ace goes to. We're in the same area. We're just, I think he goes to the closest area to him, and we go to the closest area to us. So no, they haven't met up.
Yep. But that can be arranged soon.
Yeah, we could definitely get with her. We did get invited to his birthday party. It just conflicted with our schedule, and that's why Alma wasn't able to go.
Yeah. Any other questions I got?
New glasses. Are those new glasses?
No, they're the same ones. They're just repaired.
You must just got on. You can repeat it again, Isaiah. Tell him what the deal was.
The glasses broke 2 weeks ago, and they just recently got fixed like last weekend. So there's going to be a couple episodes that you have already seen me without the glasses, but these are not new. These are old. Eventually, new ones will come down the line, but I got to take care of some stuff.
Yeah.
In regards to that.
Yeah. So that's why it looks like they're new, but they're not new. Those are his old ones. What's the name of your eye disorder?
Nystagmus. Care to explain?
Oh, you telling me? So his eyes, if you look at videos from last week, I think, his eyes do shake. He has to really focus hard to keep them from shaking, and when he does, one eye may go one way, the other, which is, we don't like the word, but people call cockeyed. And so he has very weak muscles in his eyes, so that's one thing that happens, and it's also coincides with his craniosynostosis, which is a skull disorder that most people can get corrected. However, Isaiah's soft spot, which most of us have when we are born, his hardened quickly. So there is in the top of his head, touch the top part like that. Yes, there, became hard quickly. And so we weren't able to have the surgery or put the corrective helmet on Isaiah's head when he was younger, which you see babies now that can have that done. Not the case with Isaiah. So that both of them kind of go hand in hand, and that is what he has. He has craniosynostosis and nystagmus. He went to a specialist when he was younger. Now he goes to a regular eye doctor. They do the very best that they can. This eye doctor did really great with the prescription that Isaiah has now. So there you go. Like he said, it's nystagmus.
Yeah.
How do you deal with it? I mean,
live.
Yeah, that's all.
It's just all you can do. Live.
He just
ain't something that you can correct.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. There's no laser surgery, none of that for his eyes.
Just live.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one of the reasons why I'm just sitting here chilling. I ain't got nobody, because that's one of the first questions that my ex asked me, which wasn't a disrespectful way, and it wasn't a disrespectful question. I explained it to her. She understands now. She has the same disability that I have. But, most females don't understand that. So, there you go. That's just one reason.
Well, somebody said you inspire them, Isaiah.
I'm glad I can make a difference in your life.
That's it. I don't see anything else on either phone. So,
Alrighty, then we're gonna close out this edition of Shout from the Heart. I want to thank you guys and make sure you guys tune in on YouTube, Isaiah Pfeiffer, because I don't know if I said that at the beginning of the show, but tune in on Isaiah Pfeiffer and on TikTok every Friday. Little housekeeping here that at the end of this month, on 4th Friday, there will be somebody sitting beside me right here. That point in time, the football season for us will be into high gear, and we'll talk about our college teams, where we're at right now, and how it's going to play out, and all that good stuff here. So you got about 2 weeks before you see him again, before you see Dad again. So make sure you tune in for that. That's either going to be a 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock episode. Probably 5 o'clock, just for the benefit of my fan Spencer here. So yeah, 5 o'clock, there it is. 4th Friday, Dad will be here. Make sure you guys tune in every Friday, unless specified that I won't be on, for holiday, because we got Thanksgiving and stuff in about 2 months. So the Black Friday, that's a no-no. And if it falls on the week of on the Christmas and the New Year's, if a Friday ever so falls on that. Now, I don't think that this year will be an issue, but the only Friday in the near future that I'm going to tell you right now, no Black Friday. So you won't have an episode for Black Friday. But anything that else out there, no. Yeah, unless specified. It's guaranteed, like every July or August, you're not going to get one, because that's family vacation. And I'm on vacation. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Love you. God bless you all. Take care.